superstars here in the past. He's Barry McGuigan, who's up there in the box with Paul Dempsey. Barry, what do you think?
Well, I think, obviously, Ryan is starting to come back at this stage, but his defence is deplorable. It's wide open, and when he gets wild, he just fights with reckless abandon, leaves his chin up in the air. But, you know, he's such a tenacious guy. He might be able to just wear this guy down with sheer size and power and just determination, but he really has got to be so careful. When he gets up on top of these guys, he just leaves his chin wide up. Look at this here, way up in the air now. I know he's hitting Palomino with some good punches, but his chin is so high up, it's so easy to nail him. The guy is bound to catch him again, but he's such a gritty guy, he might just wear him down.
7 rounds gone, 8 coming up. Thanks to Barry McGuigan for his comments. As Ian Dark with Glenn McCrory down at ringside, almost within touching distance of the fighters here. Paul Ryan, the British boxer in the white trunks here, against this resilient little Spaniard. A bit discouraging for Ryan, really, that last round. He really hit Palomino with his best shots, but the Spaniard was still there counting him like that.
Listen, Barry, them counters are always dangerous.
Ryan, I think, is finding out what a lot of fighters discover when they just move up in level, that people will not lie down in front of them anymore. The cotton wool opposition days have gone. I'm not suggesting that all Ryan's wins have been that, but far from it. But he is moving up a grade. Good right now, Palomino. Stiffen the legs of Ryan. He does leave his chin in the air, and Barry McGuigan the same, doesn't he?
He does. It's a very bad fault, and he took a right hand flush on the chin there, and you just see the legs deaden.
This man has got enormous tenacity and grit, this Ryan. He's a real street fighter, isn't he?
Oh, he certainly is. He's a tough man. Again, the Spaniard just dips the head and comes back with these counters over the top.
He does look stronger and more compact, doesn't he, this Spaniard? Ryan will just hope that if he can keep on landing with his heavier shots, he just might break the resistance of this man. Doesn't look quite so composed there. 3 or 4 raining in from Ryan, and again, combination. That was good from Ryan, left and right.
Again, Ryan getting off the shot, still in hands, dangerously low.
Oh, left hook was a big punch too from Ryan.
Palomino's looking tired in.
Starting to gasp for air there. Blood smeared around the face of Ryan, who's closing in now. He feels he's got the Spaniard going. If he can win this, he'll have really come back from the very brink. It would be an astonishing triumph. Palomino, he stopped! He stopped it! Well, I'm amazed at that. I am amazed at that. He was taking punches, all right, but he's never been down in the contest. And well, poor Ryan is the champion. But I'd have to say that the stoppage was, shall we say, debatable, Glenn?
I think it was certainly debatable when you look at the chances that Ryan got in the 3rd round. I mean, I think the referee picked a good time to stop the fight. He was knocking Palomino's head about, but when you put it in context with the sort of damage that Ryan had took and how bad he was in the 3rd round, you've got to say that it wasn't fair. He should have given him a little bit more time as he did Ryan.
Well, when you think back to the 3rd round and the trouble Ryan was in, Palomino was in nothing like the kind of crisis that Ryan had been in round 3.
That's exactly right.
I think you've got to say there that Ryan was done a favour, but give him credit to come back in the way that he did, from being in a daze and just fighting on instinct to win, was an astonishing performance. Well done to Paul Scrap Iron Ryan. But from Oscar Palomino's point of view, a debatable stoppage, I think it has to be said. Ryan remains unbeaten, and Spaniards, they're very unhappy, and the cornerman, the trainer, wouldn't let him shake hands afterwards. He's got his little girl there.
Yes, I'm sure Ryan is very, very happy, but I think the referee jumped in a little bit too early. He should have given Palomino a bit more of a chance, as he did with Ryan in the third round.
Ryan's won a title, but he's got to improve his defence. Otherwise, it's going to be big, big problems. But what a courageous performance. Hard luck, really, on Palomino. You'd have liked to see a bit more of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round 8, the referee has stopped the contest. Oscar Palomino in no position to continue. The winner and new WBO Intercontinental Welterweight Champion, Paul Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'd like to show your appreciation for a very, very gallant loser indeed. Please, Oscar Palomino.
Well done to Paul Ryan. Unbeaten now in 19 contests. He can call himself the WBO Intercontinental Champion. But think that the Spanish camp feel that their man was rather robbed. Was he robbed, Glenn?
I think at that point you've just got to look back to the third round and say, well, it certainly wasn't fair. Palomino was definitely in trouble. He was definitely taking some shots off Ryan. It wasn't enough to cause a stoppage. I'm not sure it was.
But Dave Parrish, the referee, is the only man that counts. He stopped it. In a moment, we'll try to grab a word, shall we, with Paul Scrap Iron Ryan. What an incredible story his is. A man who broke his arm 5 times, who was rescued from a life of crime in his youth. He says he's never would ever go back inside. He hasn't. He walked into a boxing gym. He settled down. He's made himself now a champion in the ring, and you've got to take your hat off to that. And somewhere down there with a microphone and a camera is Gary Norman, who is preparing to talk to Paul Ryan. Usual mayhem, of course, that follows these fights, with everybody crowding in the ring, everybody wanting a word. The doctor's just having a look at Paul Ryan for the moment, and after a contest like that, that is good to see. Safety standards in Britain are among the very best in the world, I'm pleased to report. But while we wait